Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. And today we are doing a 2 for Tuesday rip. And we are going to be using our Topps Series 2 2025 blasters to just see what we can get on this short little rip. 2 boxes on the 2 for Tuesday rip. Hope everybody's having a really good day. Starting to wind down on a lot of the product for 2025, meaning that we're kind of in that period where we're waiting for the newer stuff to come out. I do know that there's some Topps Finest, probably the newest that's out right now that probably everyone's aware of. There's probably some off-brand stuff or maybe some non-baseball stuff that's out. Maybe some football and stuff like that because football season's starting, but we're sticking to baseball right now. I do have some football coming up for the channel. But again, we're going to rip this baseball and we're going to see what we can get out of 2 blasters. Looks like we're just going to have basically just a base pack, and that's okay. We're going to put our guys here. Hold on, push this over here. And again, you guys have all seen this before. There's no real guarantees out of here. It's 7 packs per blaster, 12 cards per pack. And for a total of 84 cards, there's Jared Jones. For a total of 84 cards, there's Shohei. We'll set Shohei to the side for right now, but we got our first turned around card. And it is a rainbow foil of Framber Valdez. And so we got a couple things, right? We got a Shohei pitching card, which, by all standards isn't necessarily that big of a card, other than the fact that it's Shohei and he's pitching because he's back to pitching this year. Didn't have a particularly great outing the last time he was out, but that's okay. We won't really make a stand for him. We're going to really go ahead and sleeve him up, and we're going to, that's what we're going to do there. So hope everybody's Tuesday is going well so far. There's a sun parallel. I've forgotten these were in here. So there's Spencer Torkelson. There's that Duke Ellis. Haven't really seen him play a whole lot. So we got us a 1990 All-Star insert of Bryce Harper. And we'll put that down here. Let's see. Let's do this. Let's put the cards just so everybody can see what we're doing. Mason Montgomery. So we are moving through box number 1. So yeah, I hope everybody's Tuesday's going well. It seems like Tuesday is the last day of the week for me that, so Yair Iriarte, I always say that it's my last day after Tuesday for me kind of, runs kind of lightning fast because Wednesday, there's certain things that at work that that happen on Wednesday and Thursday, and then there you go, you got Friday. So Monday, Tuesday seem like to be the biggest days for me. When I can get those things knocked out, those days, feel like I'm pretty set. So we're kind of speeding through here. So we got a Riley Green turned around, and these are just OPS leader cards. There's not much to them. turn them around like there were going to be some hits or something like that. But we've opened enough of this to know that that is not the case. It's actually really good that I'm opening this because I am still in the process of trying to put together some sets and just complete some things. So I haven't opened as much of this. There's this Jake Eater speckle, or is that what they call the foil, hollow foil, sorry. So I haven't opened enough. I haven't opened a lot of this. Not as much as I did for Update in Series 1. Hope you guys went and checked out my Update video. And just so you guys know, please go check out there's Rodon. Go check out your CVS's. Some people are finding them at Walgreens. I haven't found any at Walgreens other than a lone super box, and I'm just making a mess here. Paul Goldschmidt on the 90 card. I found a lone super box at Walgreens, but CVS has been the deal for me. And it's only one CVS. There's two here, and there's only one that's really doing it. Looks like we got another vintage stock. I say another vintage stock because I pulled one just the other day, and it's a Yankee, and that is an Alex Verdugo out of 99. 20 out of 99. Haven't pulled a whole lot of vintage stocks lately, folks. I will take that. Have not pulled a lot of these lately, other than let's see, I'm contradicted myself, right? I just said I pulled one. I pulled one in the 2023 that I opened my last bit of 2023, and I pulled one out of that, but I pulled quite a few. I pulled maybe 2 or 3 out of Series 1, but that's the first one out of Series 2. And I pulled 0 vintage stocks out of Update, which if you saw how much Update I pulled, you'd be like, wow, that's a lot. And that's okay because, again, Tobias Myers, those should be, harder hits, and that's what you want, right? You don't want to be pulling things out at the speed of light. Have not hit a parallel in that yet. So now we're in blaster number 2. It's probably been in blaster number 2. I just kind of mixed up the packs, but MR2 for Tuesday Rip. There's Robles, Angel Acuna, and Soto. Superstars. And it's funny how sometimes some of these cards are turned around and others aren't. Pete Alonso, Miguel Andujar. So who's excited for Update to come out? I know this guy is, because 25 Update is anything like 24, which that's going to be hard. I do know that there are some rookies to chase in that, and probably the biggest rookies are Jacob Wilson, Nick Kurtz, probably Cam Smith and Christian Campbell, Matt Shaw. There's a Spencer Strider. Let's put Spencer Strider in some plastic. And so again, I mean, are these guys going to be, the ones that, that we were chasing, like Ellie and Paul Skeens and Jackson Churio and Merrill? I don't know. I mean, again, there's some kids that are playing up right now that are making some impact. But I'm not necessarily sure. There's an error. I'm not necessarily sure that they're going to have rookie cards. You know, but we'll have to see. I know Roman Anthony will be a guy that people are chasing after as Juan Soto. And deservedly so. So we'll see. We'll see how it works out. We'll see what Update has in store for us. We're going to open it. I'm going to try to, I'm not saying I'm going to go in on it like I did Update last year. Because I was just new to the hobby last year. And you guys know what that's like. When you first getting into something or getting back into it, you kind of go full bore. So this is our last pack. I'm already seeing an OPS Leaders card. So our last Sun parallel was Reynaldo Lopez. It wasn't that, we didn't get that many good ones. There's a Kumar Rocker. We'll put that over here in our good pal. Let's see, I know there's an OPS Leaders card in here. And we'll see what else we get. There's a Jackson Cheerio. So that's an Ohtani. You know, I think that's the first Ohtani I've gotten on the OPS Leaders. So, and Trey Turner and Adam Duvall to close us out. So, this is what we got. The cards that I felt like deserved a sleeve initially. You know, is over here. Didn't get, you know, so again, I'll show you those. I got a Kumar Rocker on the rookie. Shohei OPS Leaders. Roki Sasaki rookie. And then a Shohei pitching card. Got some Sunburst parallels. No big names on that. Yeah, just no big names. And that's okay. That's what we got. And on our parallels, we got a Spencer Strider and a Jake Eater on the holofoils. And then on the rainbow, we got a Iri Arte and a Framber Valdez. But folks, probably the card of the rip is an Alex Verdugo vintage stock. First vintage stock I pulled out of Series 2. And it's a 20 of 99 for the Yankees. Really pretty card. So that's our 2 for Tuesday rip, folks. Hope you enjoyed it. I mean, I did. I always love ripping product. And especially when you get something that's a hard hit, it's a case hit. So if you like what you saw, please consider giving me a thumbs up, hitting that like button. And if you haven't already, go ahead and subscribe to the channel. And leave me a comment down below. Tell me what you thought of the rip. Tell me which card you thought was the best, or you know, tell me, you know, what you thought of just the video and you know, just as it is, you know, just overall the video quality and what you'd like to see, or if there's some improvements that you'd like for me to do, I'd greatly appreciate it. And until the next video, Van Slyke fan.